The Raptors control the tap. Leonard to Lowry. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Augustine with the basketball. They're down 3. To Vucevic. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Won't go. Lowry into the front court. Leads just a point to Danny Green. Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Jonathan Isaac has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Toronto has the basketball. Lowry. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that can... He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Danny Green to Lowry. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Augustine with it up top. Down 2. Here comes the screen. Isaac. And he hits.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Danny Green. To Ibaka. Runner here won't go down. Good. Off a spin.
When you open up a toolbox, you see every tool in the kit, right? Now, whether you can use every tool in the kit, that's another question. That's who Jonathan Isaac is. He's potential wrapped up in a 6'10" frame. He just has to continue to put in the time in the gym and hope he can reap the benefits.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. He's 2 for 2 at the line.
Easy layup.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Looking to make something happen. Isaac. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Augustine with the basketball. Down just a couple. Isaac. To Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. Gordon. He was hacked. They let it go. So Lowry. Fires the three. Danny Green is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. And he hits all 3 free throws. Augustine with it up top. 5-point game. To Fournier. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right-eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 4. Good start.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Fournier. Kicks it around the perimeter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
So Lowry. Monroe. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fournier. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
No good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Has a look. Rebound taken by Toronto. Leonard. That's no good. In the front court, it's Augustine. Down 3. To Fournier. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Pascal Siakam. To the rim. The Magic have the rebound. Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Won't go. And Green able to pull down the rebound. And counted at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
I got him. That's it, baby.
Here comes the screen. Count the basket. First quarter in the books. The Raptors have the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Fred VanVleet to Monroe. That pass stolen by Orlando. To Fournier. Five to shoot for Orlando. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Not that time. Grant with the basketball. Down a point. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Another follow. Stays out. Leonard to Danny Green. Gets it in the right corner. Beyond the arc for 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Deep left corner. Fournier. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Monroe. Now a steal as the Magic have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Fournier to Mo Bamba. No. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Monroe. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Grant with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Shot from the lane won't go. To VanVleet. It was right there. Here's Orlando with the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Deep right corner. Driving right to the basket. Top of the key. Here's Leonard for two. Cleans it up. No good. Cruises inside for two.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. The Magic with 4 to shoot. To Gordon. For 3. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good.
The extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw.
Shot, bro.
And gets both to drop at the line. Magic have it.
I got ball.
To Mo Bamba. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Mo Bamba to Aaron Gordon. Short jumper off the mark. To Leonard. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound pulled in by Gordon. To Gordon. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Leonard. To VanVleet. Here comes the screen. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Grant with the basketball. 2-point advantage. To Aaron Gordon. Denied by Monroe.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
That pass taken away by Toronto. To Ibaka. Monroe. Leonard to Monroe. It's a big finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Grant with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Gordon. To Leonard. And a throwdown.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Aaron Gordon. Lowry to Leonard. Ibaka to Lowry. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Mo Bamba at the line. First free throw is good. Two for two on that trip. Three-second count. From 18 feet, at the buzzer. Yes, at the buzzer. He just managed to get it off in time. As a result, they're ahead on the scoreboard here at the end of the first half.
The Magic are in a tight battle after two quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic. The Raptors haven't had a problem scoring points, and yet they don't have the halftime lead. This kind of offensive output can be difficult to maintain, but if they can do it, it'll be very impressive, no matter what the outcome. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
Here we go with the top three plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Augustine with it up top. Leads a bucket. Gordon. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Lowry to Leonard. That's blocked by Vucevic. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Nikola Vucevic. Pascal Siakam. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Magic have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
And the basket good at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys trail now by 4. Danny Green. Pascal Siakam, strong finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Vucevic. Fournier. The Raptors able to clear the board. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Can't connect.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Leonard to Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. That pass stolen by Orlando. To Fournier. Oh, you can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. To Leonard. Curling inside. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw try, off the mark. In the front court, it's Augustine. Up 5. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Short jumper misses. It's Orlando's ball. Knocked loose. Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good.
Pick up.
Leonard to Ibaka. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Serge Ibaka, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, count it.
Substitutions, Orlando.
Able to convert on both free throws. Grant with the basketball. Up by 3. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jaren Grant trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. The shot rejected by Isaac. Scooped up, going the other way. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Leonard. Now a steal as the Magic have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Good look that time, but off the mark.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To right. Leonard to Monroe. And stuffs it home. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Grant with the basketball. Up 6. To Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Leonard. Grant with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Isaac. Give him 2 points. High percentage. Now a whistle, and Toronto is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Right with it. His guys trail by 10. To Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And count the basket inside.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Right to Ibaka. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. And the finish at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Nothing going here on that drive. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Timofey Mozgov. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. So far, all Magic. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And, Jay, they have got to get something going quick. They have not looked good at all through 3 quarters.
Well, here's the problem. Guys are out here a little bit lethargic, a little bit lackadaisical, and sometimes great teams think they can just turn the light switch on whenever they want. That's not the way great teams need to operate to win championships. That light needs to stay on all the time.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Fred Van Vliet That pass stolen by Orlando.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Whoa, what a finish. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
From long range, not getting the bounce. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have twos when you can shoot threes, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Lets it fly from long range. To Lowry. Leonard. To Lowry. Shot clock winding down. Lowry fires the three. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That's how. Last touch by DJ Augustine. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lowry into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Right to Ibaka. Lowry. Well defended. Magic own the possession to Gordon. Baseline drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lowry with it. Trailing by 14 to right. Lowry. To right. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go for DeLon Wright. Give credit to the D. Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Gets it in the right corner. Isaac to Aaron Gordon. Short jumper won't go down. Lowry into the front court. 14-point deficit. Pascal Siakam to right. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first.
Number 22, Jared Grant. Entering the game for the Toronto.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Grant with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. Isaac to Gordon. Beyond the arc for 3. And Aaron Gordon good on the quick release for 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Short jumper stays out. Grant with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Finish that. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. That's blocked by Vucevic.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
Orlando has it to Aaron Gordon. Isaac. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Leonard. Ibaka. Leonard to Lowry. Slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Grant with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. Gordon. Isaac to Vucevic. For three. Can't connect. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Flushes it home. Coach of the Magic will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Here's a chance from long range. That's rebounded by Toronto. To Danny Green. Lowry. For three. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Gordon to Fournier. Defense making the ball handler work. That pass taken away by Toronto. Well done, Kyle Lowry. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Here comes the screen. Shot won't go. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. The Magic secure the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic emerged victorious after a tight finish. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic. The Raptors were very productive offensively, but didn't get the win. I could imagine there's some frustration because they shot the ball so well. But a high point total is just a consolation prize. The ultimate prize, of course, is a win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Aaron Gordon did not shy away from contact in this game. He did the dirty work, getting plenty of rebounds to help his team get the win. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.